you've got a maintenance team or anything like that, it's pretty handy. Then any particular manufacturers, it's all quite generic a lot of the time, when it's a standard
presentation. We've got 8 awards to make, so I say clap as hard as you can, and I'll hand over to Lynn. Is that all right?
Lovely. This is the first year of our awards programme. We've not run it before. Many reasons why not, and there's many reasons why we should and should continue to run an awards programme. And certainly over the last few months, I've learned a lot about awards programmes and how you administer them. This year we had 19 councils apply for across the 8 categories. So you might say not many councils got involved, but then again, 19 did. But we did have 30 applications across the categories. In terms of the sort of context for One Voice Wales introducing a national awards programme, as you would appreciate, this is about raising standards across the sector. It's about the cross-fertilisation of ideas across the sector. Something might be going on in your neighbouring community you're completely unaware of. And hopefully this will raise some awareness around that. Critically, we are operating in a local government reform agenda period. And no doubt over the coming months and the coming years, we've got to set out our agenda as a sector, what our purpose is, what we're about, and what we can deliver for communities. So I think a really opportune time to tell the rest of Wales what the community and town council sector has to offer in those regards. There's certainly going to be a review of the sector. There's probably going to be an announcement before the summer recess by the Minister on the next steps for the community and town council sector in Wales. And I'm going to be really pleased after this event to present a report into government and to 22 unitary authorities and the health boards and the police and the third sector in Wales and Natural Resources Wales and anywhere else, Assembly members, MPs, a document that's going to highlight some fantastic work that's been done by the community and town council sector. In terms of the process for this year, we had an independent judging panel. I was there as a voice of reason maybe and an advisor, but I certainly wasn't part of the judging process. I can't see her here, but Clover Rodriguez, who I must offer my gratitude to, because Clover from the Welsh Local Government Association acted as a chair and certainly acted as a bit of a project manager in getting the following people on the judging panel. So we had Roderick Thomas, who some people will know from Cynnal Cymru, who's very familiar with the community and town council sector, and Rodri has delivered over the last few years sustainability training into community and town councils. We had Mike Williams from the Cooperative Network Wales, again a wide range of experience around activities that are going on across communities across the length and breadth of Wales. And then Amanda Patton and Ruth Tippin, they work for Natural Resources Wales, but they weren't really there as in their capacity as Natural Resources Wales employees, rather that they are, their careers, they've been specialists in environmental management, sustainability, community engagement, local service activity. And then Clover also roped in a number of sort of WLGA colleagues with specific specialisms in relation to the awards that we're about to announce. So next steps, I sort of say there'll be a report. We'll share it with all and sundry, and what we would endeavour to do is obviously to influence a lot of people to get involved with our sector. After the award ceremony, there is a session on sharing innovative practice. And I'm leading that. I'm just really going to be telling you about the 8 award winners in short detail, because I'm not going to do justice to them in 40 minutes or so. And also I want to use the session to get a bit of feedback from your good selves who are going to be part of that workshop. And then the next step will be to launch the 2018 awards, and hopefully we'll get a lot of applications from councils who haven't partaken to date. And one of the learnings from this year's awards process is that there's possibly a need to extend the number of categories around things like culture, heritage, devolution of services maybe, to name but a few. And we're doing some exciting stuff within One Voice Wales at the moment around developing a Welsh language champion initiative with Welsh Government and Alan Davies, the Minister for Culture. So there could be something that interesting specifically around that. So we've got half an hour or so. I'm not going to be able to explain in detail why a certain council today has won an award, because we're not going to get through the rest of the day. We'll do that partly in my workshop session and through the report that'll be produced afterwards. So we've got 8 awards. There are 8 winners, and there are also some highly commended as well. And I'll just announce them. I don't know if anyone wants to do a drum roll, but we'll start with the first one, which is the best annual report. We actually had two entries in this category, and the results are, I'm hoping this is just going to go straight to it. So, congratulations to Cwmbran Community Council. I can see David and some colleagues from Cwmbran Community Council there. If they'd like to step up and get awarded the prize by, I think it's there on the end there, Mike? Yeah. They can come in, we'll have a photograph with...
Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Picture for the report.
We want one as well.
Mike.
Steve, smile, please. If I can help you. Smile a bit, too. That's it. Best annual report.
And highly commended was Chepstow Town Council, and we've got a certificate there, a framed certificate for Chepstow Town Council. And we've got Councillor Paul Pavia from Chepstow to receive the award. Moving on to the next award, which is the Best Environmental Project. I'd like to call up William Cross from Euroshell, or Bill, as he likes to be known. Euroshell kindly sponsored this award today, and I'm very grateful for your sponsorship and your support for the event today. The winners of the Best Environmental Project are Three Crosses Community Council. I think we've got someone from Three Crosses here to receive the award. There he is. Paxton Hood, Williams, thank you.
Good man.
Thank you. Well done. The next award is for Best Website. We had actually 5 applications in this one. And to present this award, we had a sponsor. And I'd like to call up Nigel Hillier from Vision ICT. There he is. If you'd like to come up. Thank you very much, Nigel, for sponsoring this award. And we had a winner, and we had a highly commended in this one. I think 2 highly commended, in fact. And the winners are Higher Kinnerton Community Council.
Wow.
As you can see, highly commended with both Newtown Town Council and Penarth Town Council. And I really advise you to have a look at these websites. They are really, really good. Yeah. And if we can have some colleagues from Newtown Town Council to come up, please. We've got some highly commended certificates to hand out. Well done, Sue. And then we've got highly commended for Penarth Town Council. And well, we've got Councillor Cuddy as the Vice Chair of One Voice Wales here from Penarth Town Council. But I'm sure there's another colleague from Penarth. Marvellous. Well done. Right, we move on now to the Best Community Engagement Initiative. This actually received the most applications across the eight categories, with 8 applications. Again, really high standard across the board, as were in fact all 30 applications today for the awards process. From small councils to large. It was, you know, a really high standard, I must say that. The winners of this category for some sterling work around community engagement were Builth Community Council, just above Aberystwyth there. And highly commended were Higher Kinnerton. I'm not sure if we have we got a representative here from both. Yes, fantastic. Yay. Thanks very much, brilliant. Congratulations. That's the one. And highly commended, Higher Kinnerton. I'm having a lot of bounty today, Higher Kinnerton. To buy a new cabinet. Well done. The next category, moving on, is Best Tourism Initiative. And I can assure you the winners of this thoroughly deserve it for the work they've done over the last 3 years. And the winners are Pembrey and Buryport Town Council. And we've got some representatives from Buryport coming up. Well done. Just by on this one, just as you're going up, Pembrey and Buryport did fantastic work around flowers and, you know, the town in bloom, and that has helped economic regeneration in their area. So yeah, well done, excellent. Well done. 3 more to go. We move on to the Best Sustainability Initiative, and I'd like to call up Alistair Hayes, the National Director for Local Authorities from Rigby Taylor, who has kindly sponsored this award. So again, our appreciation, Alistair, many thanks for your support. And the winners of the Best Sustainability Initiative are Chepstow Town Council for some absolutely sterling work on their Fair Trade initiative. The next category is Best Youth Engagement. This clearly being a fairly new area for community and town councils. As you'll all be aware, the local government measure 2011 allowed councils to co-opt youth representatives, And there's been some excellent work in this regard over the last few years. And as colleagues will possibly be aware, I hope and should be aware, One Voice Wales produced a guide on youth representation. I hope you've all read it and know it inside out, and setting up your youth councils as we speak. So, the winners of this award are Pontardawe Town Council. And well done to Pontardawe. They couldn't get someone here because they've had such a sea change following the elections that most of their councillors now are full-time employed. So that has been their difficulty. But they're doing some sterling work on this agenda, so I can receive that on their behalf, if you don't mind. And I can make sure it gets to them.
Doesn't go for the door. Don't drop it out.
Right, we're into the sort of last award, which is the Local Council Service of the Year. And we had 4 applications in this regard, and I got to say, all the applications were of a very high standard. What I would say is that the judging panel were given a little latitude here because 2 of the applications came under another category which they really shouldn't have applied for. But at the end of the day, there was a unanimous decision over who should be the winner. So the winners, and there are some highly commended as well, are of the Local Council Service, Solva Community Council. And congratulations to Solva. Whilst Bruce comes up to collect his award, I'll just say that they're doing some incredible work around domiciliary care services, which could be a game changer for our sector. And I know certainly that the Cabinet Secretary has shown an interest, a significant interest in the work that's being done there. So many congratulations, Bruce, to you and your council. Well done. And then we have 3 lots of highly commended. Barry Town Council doing some excellent work with their cemetery and regeneration of their cemetery, and to be highly commended. So I'd like to call upon some Barry representatives to receive the award. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Well done. And can we call upon Landdock Community Council to receive their certificate? And last but not least, Tredegar Town Council to receive their highly commended certificate. Brilliant. And Tredegar Town Council have done some sterling work on getting defibrillators within their local area. So well done, Tredegar. Now, as there are no gongs left on the table, you might think the award ceremony is finished. It's not. There's one more award to be given. And this was a unanimous decision by the judging panel. And they sort of said, have we got latitude too? So I said, well, of course. It is the first award ceremony, and we're learning. And this was part of the learning process because the council who were about to receive this award made an application, and really there should have been a category for heritage because the work they've done is a heritage project. So I'd like to call upon Llangollen Town Council to receive their highly commended certificate for the work they've done around the Chain Bridge. A fantastic story. brilliant fundraising, grant raising, and delivering on the project, which is bringing huge benefits to the Llangollen area. Call upon the Deputy Mayor of Llangollen to receive the award.
We're not going to be rude, but we've got to shoot off. We've got a nice effort this week, so we've got to get back. So thank you all very much.
Yeah, well done. Congratulations. Before we finish, for all the award winners with those, I think, very nice glass awards, can you come to the front and Tracy will give you the nice boxes that they're kept in so that they don't get smashed on the way home in the back of a boot or something like that. That concludes the award ceremony. As I say, this will sound a little bit bizarre because you don't really know why they've won the awards. But in the fullness of time, as I say, the report will be produced. You will see the fantastic work that's being done across the community and town council sector in Wales. I'm very proud to be the Chief Executive of One Voice Wales because when I'm going out now, I can shout really loud and proud about some fantastic work, and this is an extra bit of armoury for myself when I lobby on behalf of the sector. So that concludes the awards. Thank you ever so much for taking part, and as I say, 2018 there'll be another set of awards, and hopefully we'll see some new faces coming up to collect the awards. So thank you very much. Well done.